And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Mega Man Battle and Chase, a Mega Man game that is actually a racing game. It's a very bizarre concept, but it is what it is, and I just want to play. I mean, if you combine Mega Man with racing, which are two things I like, of course I'm gonna play it. And you actually have a lot of characters. Like, it's not one of those where you just play as Mega Man. You have Mega Man, Roll, and then a bunch of robot masters. Well, and Proto Man. Proto Man is there too, but then some very random robot master. Well, and Base. Base is there too. I'm just gonna pick Roll. Not because she's for beginners, but because she's Roll. I simply like Roll, you know. In fact, I think Roll is only playable in this game and in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and that's it. I don't think she's playable in any other official Capcom game. Well, maybe she's playable in Ed's Dive, I don't know, I haven't played that game. This Grand Prix mode have you collecting parts from other robot masters and, you know... Wait, machine name? Wait, calling my machine like myself, will that make sense? Whatever, I guess my machine is called Gabby. So does that mean that I'm Roll or I'm my machine? I don't know, but well, you can choose between not all of the tracks first. You have, well, actually you can choose between a lot of them, but I'm gonna go in order. The first one being Mountain against Gutsman. I think that was his name. Gutsman, I think, is from Mega Man 3, right? Well, and that's the shape of the track. Now, this is a very shank game. I gotta say, I tested it a little bit. I don't know how the whole game is gonna be. But for the little that I've seen, it's a game that has a lot of shank in it. It doesn't help that it's a PAL game, because it was released in Europe, not in the USA, and the frame rate is not ideal whatsoever. Like, the frame rate, it is something. It's also a little bit weird how the items work. Like, instead of being like Mario Kart or whatnot, where the items come in crates that you hit, here the items only appear when you destroy 10 obstacles for some reason. I don't know how that makes sense, but hey, it's the devs thought that it will make sense. Now, I think they say that Roll is a beginner character because she can jump, and that's about it. I don't know if it's for anything else. She has that spin attack. So, that's, well, how the game works is essentially you have your special ability, which is the thing on the top left, that bar that now has been blocked. That thing allows you to do your special thing. In this case, it's that spin attack or a regular jump if your bar is not full. Other characters have other stuff, obviously. And then the items, as I say, by collecting 10, well, destroying 10 obstacles, and then you get something. In this case, I got, well, the same thing that I got last time. I basically negate my opponent's power-up. And, well, but as you can see by the fact that the second place takes half the screen, in reality, this, I think, it's just a 1v1 game with random things that, well, random players that are kind of like NPCs. They are just there. I mean, I don't know if they don't do anything. They probably can get in your way or something, but they are not that important. The jump didn't work there. They a little bit weird, especially a little bit weird that the camera takes more than half of your screen. If I had to guess, though, I was gonna say Maybe they did that because the frame rate couldn't be any better, but that doesn't make any sense. Because you still need to render everything twice. I don't think it will be because of the frame rate. What did you say? The earthquake? Say something quake. So I don't know why the camera sometimes changes to me, but I win. Not like it was too hard, but yeah, first, second, but these guys don't matter. Like, those guys are there simply for filler. In reality, it's just a 1v1. You fight against the robot masters. Alright, so what did I get? Apart from Gutsman. Choose a part? No, hold up. Well, how will I know what part is good here? I mean, I will assume that since this is like a heavy terrain thingy, I probably like the tires. I don't know, I guess. I cannot see what they do, though. I won't forget this, and I won't forget you. Huh. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, because that means that I live in your head rent-free. So that's good to know. Well, another thing that this game has, and a lot of PS1 games have, is that there is a lot of loading. Yeah, of course I wanna continue the game, why wouldn't I? That was just one race. Alright, so that one is clear. And you can play it again, but it's in harder difficulty. Huh. I don't know. Also, maybe I shouldn't have taken the tire from this guy, and instead I should have taken the body. Well, it's fine. Then you have a Crystal. Crystal being the name of the track. I mean, wouldn't you just call it Crystal Cave or something? So you can decide to change it or not. So, non-drift tire, press tire. Huh. But I like the animation. So that looks pretty dumb, I gotta say. Oh, I think I couldn't change the body. The body wasn't an option. Maybe the body is something you cannot change, because it's supposed to be the main part of your machine, I guess. But since I don't know what everything, like what each part does, I wouldn't know what's good or what's not. So I don't know what's the sham start in this game. I think there might be a sham start, but I have no way of knowing. Oh, this thing drifts. But it only drifts quite late. What was that smoke? Oh shit. Alright. Also, well, in case... that's a hard corner. I don't think these tires are very good at all. But at the same time... I don't know how to take corners other than braking. You can brake, and it works, but you don't really go faster. You simply take the corner without hitting the wall, which, I mean, it's good enough, but we'll prefer a fast way to take these things. I think more or less the idea of these races is that these guys always appear at the beginning of the race in first place, and you simply need to overtake them later. Like, maybe there is no sham start. So, seems that the only power up I can get is the one that negates the opponent's power up, which, I mean, in this case it seems completely useless, because I don't think that Shadow Man's power up does much. It's supposed to be that smoke. It doesn't really... Damn, and again? Wait, he has a shuriken too. Wait. How many attacks does this guy have? Or is the shuriken a normal item? How does it work? Well, I don't know. But he still keeps throwing shurikens at me. And I keep getting this same item. Is this rigged? I feel like this is rigged. Probably. So I really should change these tires, because I thought they would be better, but they don't seem to be better at all. Well, I don't know if the other ones I had will do better in this particular track, but they definitely don't have the grip I expect them to have for being like what looks like an all-terrain vehicle. Right, I need an item. The thing that he should got is an item that just simply lets you go faster. Yeah, it's this one. It is kind of like the start in Mario Kart. Like you basically go fast and you are invincible. So a little bit messed up that he can get it that easily too. Right. The music seems to be, well, this is just something normal in all games, but it's very, very quiet compared to, well, no, compared to the voices, really. Like in this game, it seems like the loudest things are the voices, and then the sound effects and the music come in very dead last. Huh. Yeah, you also have animations on your portrait when you're going a lot faster. I wish I knew what to steal from each of the robot masters. Because if you want another part, you will have to rematch him, and apparently it's gonna be a lot harder to win, so I'm just a little bit concerned that might be making the wrong decisions. But that's something that I have no way of knowing. Well, unless I consult a guide, which I'm obviously not gonna do. I don't know what happens if you go left there. Well, I don't care because I win. Alright, pretty nice. So what do I take from this guy? I mean, he's a ninja. What should I take from that? But at least if you put a description, well, you have the name. Ida 10 engine. That sounds cool. Huh. Wait, what's... Oh, the wing is that metal thing. Wait, what's list? Oh, well, I didn't know. Okay. No, but this is what I have. What do you mean, what performance? It doesn't tell me the performance, it's just a list of unlocks. Damn it, I got bamboozled. Well, it seems that regardless you cannot take the body. I don't know, I could take the wing. Though it looks very ugly, I gotta say. So maybe not. I guess I will take the engine. I blew it. Wait, how about I don't save? Because if I save every time, it's gonna take forever in between races. Got this guy's engine. Oh, and then we have a Protoman. But then this guy is supposed to be one of the good guys. I don't want to fight my friends. It's okay. It's his fault for being there. So I could change the... No, wait, sorry, it was the engine. My bad, I'm stupid. Ida 10 engine. Instead of that, it's that. Well, I cannot really say it looks very nice, though. I will change the tires for the ones I had. Which, by the way, those look a lot like some of the Mario Kart 7 and 8 tires that you can customize that usually have a lot of handling. Now the question is if this engine is better or not. I gotta say, Protoman machine looks nice. This is a track with a lot of very sharp corners for what I'm seeing. Oh, hello. I guess I could take the wing from this guy. I mean, if it's Protoman, I will assume that his wing will look cool. Ah, damn it. I don't know what I got hit by. Oh, isn't his wing simply something that shoots? That's not a wing, that's a cannon. Wait, am I going the right way? Because this thing goes... Okay, that's a little bit weird. It's like you go the same way back and forth, but wouldn't that be confusing? Like, you taking the wrong path without knowing? The guy keeps shooting. Well, you can keep shooting if you like. I have a feeling that that power-up is the one with the biggest chances of showing up, because so far it has appeared so much. It has appeared so much that it has to be the one with the greatest chances. So I don't remember what was my top speed before, but I might be going faster. I should have paid attention, damn it. It's okay. I think I'm definitely taking the wing from this guy. Though it's a little bit lame that the color doesn't change. Like, it's not like your character has a specific color and... Wait, what does that mean? Wait, times 3 what? What do I have times 3? I don't know what that means. Like, every time... No, not even that. But every time I hit an obstacle, I get 3 worth? No. What does the 3 mean? Oh, maybe that I get 3 items. Then it's time that I get an item, I guess. Which at this rate... not gonna be very soon. Another weird thing is that the game... every race has 5 laps. I feel like 5 laps is a little bit too much, don't you think? Wait, I didn't get 3, unless this lasts 3 times as much. Yeah, I guess that's the case, because otherwise it would have already run out. Though, a little bit messed up to give someone that is almost half a track ahead an item that is supposed to be for comeback. I just... that was Protoman. I just encounter him because he's going so slow. Damn, Protoman, come on. Can't believe that you are low tier in every game you you are in. Damn it. Like, not so long ago I played Mega Man 9 and Mega Man 10 with Protoman, and Protoman sucks in those games. Basically takes double damage, and taking double damage is very bad, usually. Tends to be a bad idea. It's okay. This guy keeps shooting, thinking he's gonna hit something. Well, he might hit me now, but simply because we're gonna be seeing each other face to face. Hello. Oh, damn, I actually attacked him. That's, I will say that's bullying. Probably shouldn't do that. The karma is gonna get me. Well, that was free. I mean, if the track wasn't so long, I would have definitely lapped this guy. Like, damn. Yeah, that's very sad, Protoman. You're supposed to be the... I don't know if co-protagonist or what, but... So, I guess I will take the wing. I like the way it looks. I mean, and it's called high-speed wing. I knew that was gonna happen. Very nice scope, Mr. Protoman. I mean, if you knew it was gonna happen, why did you do it? Or maybe you just want to do a donation. That's very kind of you, I gotta say. Right, Toy Factory. Why are we in a Toy Factory? Also, what game is this Robot Master from? Is it the one from Mega Man 7? Wait, wing here. High speed wing. See, that's the thing. This thing will look nice if it was blue, but since it's red because it's the original color, it just looks dumb. Like, eventually your car is gonna look like, you know, Frankenstein's monster. It's gonna be an ugly amalgamation of things that look nothing alike. It's alright. Still don't know when to accelerate. I know that if you accelerate too early, you get a bad start. So that's what makes me think that there has to be a way to... There has to be a way to do a jump start. Also, I am going faster with this high-speed wing. That 470 something in the previous one was 450, I think. Where is the Springman? He's only a little bit far ahead. I'm starting to think though that my wheels, like Gatsman wings weren't that bad actually. Just that turning in general in this game is kinda bad. You know? Like turning in this game is... like you understeer a lot. Like a lot. So... makes it... Oh, you go very fast in this track. Well, assuming you are not hitting an obstacle. I probably do need to... Oh, I understand. With a switch, you essentially change the ground from boosters to like electricity to dirt. Now, I wonder what happens if you lose. Can the opponent steal a part too? I hope not. So I will actually make it risky to drive against some opponents. Right. So here, what I want to do is dodge the switch. Well, unless I want to make this guy eat shit, I guess. That one is very hard not to hit, though. I gotta say I don't know what to claim from this guy. Everything about this guy is ugly. I mean, and even if it wasn't ugly, it just doesn't look useful. If I had to guess what each part does, which I still don't know, but... Hey Kyle, how is it going? Just here driving, you know? Driving a bit with my favorite robot. I mean, that's one of the... It's one of the best things about this game. The role is playable. If you have a game with role playable, you don't have to ask me twice. I'll use her. You know? Well, in fact, I remember when I played that ROM hack of Mega Man for the Game Gear, and it was a ROM hack that just simply replaced Mega Man with Roll. Was pretty cool. Need to play the role games from the Rock Maiden dev that feature role. I don't know what to expect from that. I will have to check. I should have gone here. Well, these guys are shoving like there's no tomorrow, though. I wonder if this is because I'm using roll, or because these guys simply suck. It's hard to tell. I know that the difficulty so far is very low in terms of that thing, that bar that shows up on the stage selection. It's still very low, so I might need to wait until it becomes better. Happy Engine, well, that's an interesting name. So the wing, I feel that having Protoman wing, there is no reason to use anything else. Upper tire. I don't know, the engine looks cool. It's probably not very good, but then again, for someone that is called Springman, I will assume that the best thing he has is the tires. Right? I'm kinda tempted to take the tires, but the engine also looks pretty good. Fuck, this is a dilemma. I'm gonna take the tire. And I say mostly that because there is a robot master that is literally called Quickman. I will assume that Quickman, the best thing he has is the engine, so I kinda want to save the engine for that one. Probably. If I had to take a wild guess. Also, that's supposed to be the Yellow Devil. Like, one of the generic opponents here is just the Yellow Devil. Alright. So I can try these tires. Upper tire. Yeah. That doesn't look ugly at all, surely. No, it does look pretty ugly, unfortunately. But we will try these tires. I mean, after all, if they are called hop tires, they might even be good by the fact that I shamp. I mean, probably not. It's most likely unrelated, but still. The Yellow Devil is actually in first place. Okay, this guy also seems to have interesting tires. Ah, shit. Wait, these tires drive pretty well, I will say. I mean, it's still not perfect. I don't think any tires are perfect in this game. Hey Wasabi, how is it going? I don't know about the transcoding options. It might be. I mean, it's hard to tell, but I cannot do anything about that. Wait, this is a track that without champing will be an absolute pain in the ass. But I'm glad I'm using Rod, I guess. Wait, the yeah is for it only happens to you, or yeah that that it happens? What the hell? I don't know what attacked me. Which woke up today and choose. I mean, it might be for the fact that yesterday I might have reset the stream, so maybe Twitch didn't like that. I don't know. Is Roll the only character that can champ? I don't know, but the fact that she can champ is an exclusive thing to her. Like, that's something that only... Like, that specific champ at least is exclusive of her. So, she's the only one that can do this champ. If another character has another type of champ, I don't know. But yeah, this champ is hers exclusively. Though that means that in a track like this you can essentially... You can break the game very easily. Well, break, not necessarily break, but you can take a lot of advantage from the game. That's crazy. Alright. So this shouldn't be a problem. And I also like this, as I say, I like these tires. But it might also be because this track doesn't really have tight corners. So it might seem that my grip is better when in reality it's just that there is not much need to grip at all. You can get away with slightly turning. Also, remember that thing that I told you that I hear my own voice? Wow, that was pretty fucked up. That I hear my own voice through the left speaker of my headphone. Well, it's happening now. It's actually happening now, and it's very uncomfortable. But I don't know what to do. It's something so random that I fail, god damn it. So that's a problem because this guy is actually not... Oh, he's gonna get fucked for a while. Hey, what the hell? That's what I'm saying. It's one of those things that it's such a random thing and so rare. Like, I don't see many people having an issue like that. That it's impossible to troubleshoot. But yeah, essentially my headphone, there is like an echo from my voice that I guess is the one that gets picked up by my microphone. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, in this speaker here, the left one. Only in this left one, by the way, not in the right one. Iceman. Okay, I will take your tires because it seems like they will be the right ones to pick, I guess. Though, which one is the wing here? Because he has... Oh, I guess it's the whole thing, the wing. I'm still gonna pick up this tire. I'll pay you back double for this insult. And you will pay me? That's nice. Exterminate evil spirits, it will be cool, but I don't know what the problem is. Oh, this is Quickman. So with this guy, you probably will want to pick the engine, right? So isn't that a little bit of cheating? Like having a guy that specializes in being quick as the as an opponent. Wait, this is not the tire I wanted. I want this one. I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea. Okay, so the snowboards were included too. Well, that looks very stupid. He must suck at bed. I don't know. I don't think I wanna find out. But I want to see what his engine has though. Though all his car looks very good actually. Like the whole thing. Yeah, it looks like a Formula car. I'm not sure what will be the part to look for. Wait, this whole thing is water? Like, don't you just go slower in water? Am I supposed to do better? We get a CG at the end. I don't know, I do know that this game was supposed to have cutscenes at the beginning of each race, kind of like an interview, but they were completely scrapped in the non-Japanese versions because, you know, they don't want people to get a heart attack when they hear Japanese, you know. Well, that or they didn't want to translate it, which could be the case. So I don't know how this guy's engine looks. Okay, it's there. Quick what? Wait, is his power up going faster? Isn't that cheating a little bit? Surprised I didn't go out of bounds there. I think this guy might be a little bit of a cheater. It seems like he has something called quick turn or whatever. It's a little bit weird. Try DMC in Japanese and it sounds kinda I mean, that will happen with any media that you are not used to listening Japanese. Like if you listen to Sonic in Japanese, for example, you're gonna feel like it's out of place even though it's the original voice, you know? Wait, am I going slower with this combination or what? Then I reach 470, like I'm back at 456. Well, outside of the water, that is. Inside of the water, it's very bad. No, okay, never mind, I'm 472. Alright, good to know. Ah, this shit. I mean, that's such a messed up item. It seems that this guy... Oh, because it's a messed up item, because it doesn't only attack you, but it leaves you fucked for a while. And you cannot dodge it, so it's like you're gonna eat it and you're gonna like it. Don't have a choice. And this guy is actually very close to me. A little bit afraid right now. What are you laughing at? Well, he disabled my power-up, but it's not like I was using it anyway. Don't think it matters too much. Oh, nice. Well, okay. You are not winning. Because here, even if I drive like shit, this thing goes at max speed, so... Alright. I do like Sonic in Japanese a bit more. Well, it depends, because the English voices change in a lot of games for Sonic. It's basically Lightning Bolt from Mario Kart. You can kinda say that, yeah. Alright, so I think I will take the engine. Dash engine. I wanna see how the other things are called though. Rocket Wing and On-Road Tire. I mean, the wing also seems very good, but I will take the engine simply because it seems like it will be the right... This is embarrassing, I mean I'm quick, man. Okay, I'm gonna save just in case. It's been a while since I saved, so might as well. So you never know when the total parts, yeah. Yeah, I said yes. Damn it. The English voice actor for Robotnik is perfect. Yeah, I think that's what... Wait, what? Did it say 10? I don't have 10 parts. Maybe I misread it. Huh, weird. What's out to say? Yeah, a lot of people have that opinion that yes, it's one of the best voices, Robotnik, in, well, pretty much every game. It's just very good at it. Yeah. Alright. So the engine now will be the dash engine. I don't know if I should change these tires. They do look pretty stupid, I gotta give it that, but I don't know if they seem like they have a good grip or not. Well, I will keep for going like this. I want Robotnik to read my obituary. I think that guy unfortunately will die before you, so... I don't think that will be possible. Unless you get the AI voice, but at that point, it wouldn't be the same. Okay, the fact that this guy got a slow start kinda scares me. Oh, and I'm definitely going a lot faster with this engine. Like, holy shit. It means that this guy is also going pretty fast. Oh, that's... okay. So there is essentially a part of the track that completely slows you down and another one that doesn't, essentially. Well, this guy is very, very ahead right now. So... Oh, but wait, hold up. Not all of the green things make you go faster, guys. It's not a matter of going faster. They are simply arrows that point to a direction, and in this case they point forward, but they not always they point forward. Okay, this thing should close the gap a little bit, but I'm still a little bit afraid. This guy is simply going way too fast, and that's after the upgrade. That's the thing that, well, after the upgrade, after getting Quickman's engine. I keep forgetting that unless you redeem the item, it's not available for you. It's not like Mario Kart that you wait until you get an item and you fire it. Damn, I'm getting fucked by everything. And this guy can also shoot. Seems that there are a lot of characters that can shoot forward. I can't though. I can only spin. That's okay. I don't care because I'm using roll. It's the only thing that matters. Alright, that went well. Also messed up that he can spam a lot of garbage backwards. Oh, this shit again, dude. Man, come on. That's such a messed up item. Like, if it didn't take so long to go away, but it does. In fact, when you're going this speed, not even those ground boosters can save you. You're essentially fucked. For eternity. But at least I should be able to win this. I wanna believe. Unless this guy gets the star item or whatever it's called, I should win. I will win, actually. Nice. I guess I'm gonna get this guy's tires. I'm still not sure what the tires are, what tires I should be using. So it does seem like the tires are good. So the engine is called Device Engine, Counter Wing, or E-Guard Tire. My parts? Hey, I only took one part, okay? There is no reason to act all sad and shit. I mean, I could have taken it all. Oh, against Mega Man. It seems the time has come. Damn. I don't believe it. I'm gonna be racing against our greatest ally. Against the protagonist. He probably has blood armor and everything. Alright. That looks very wide. I was gonna say that doesn't look that bad, but no, I guess it looks a little bit bad. But it's okay. Worry not. I honestly wonder if Roll's parts have any advantage to them. Probably not. So this looks a lot like one of the Ridge Racer tracks. Like that shape looks a lot like it. Like the main Ridge Racer track, basically. Resident Evil, really? There is an ad for Resident Evil. I don't believe it. Also, hold up, it seems that these tires make you go slower. Because I'm back at 470 seats. And I don't believe it. I got absolutely scammed. I don't know if they steer more or not. It doesn't really look that way. Resident Evil also has a Mega Man poster in it. Yeah, but I guess having, you know, a kid's game in an adult-oriented game, it's whatever. But the opposite is a little bit different, because now the kids that play this game are gonna be like, you know, Mom, what's Resident Evil? And, you know, they wouldn't be able to show it. It ain't for them. It's fine. I mean, it's just a title. You have the poster there. In Resident Evil 3. I don't know if one day I will play the Resident Evil games. I mean, aside from 5, obviously. Just that 5 is it's a very good game. And that's the problem. It's a very good game to me, precisely because it has nothing to do with the first one. Ah shit, I'm getting fucked. And that's all because of that trap that I said, that I ended up getting hit by it. These wheels... this shit again. Now this guy is getting quite lucky with the power-ups. Unlike me. It's fine. He can get lucky all he wants, but I'm still leading. So it really seems that everyone has an attack forward. Am I the only one that doesn't have it, or what? Like, how does that work? And now he even got... Like, he's getting so lucky with the items. Really feels like this asshole has plot armor. Come on. If you think that I'm gonna pick you before picking roll, you will be wrong. Will be very wrong. Damn, and he got that item again. Like, I'm getting turbo scammed here. Like, I'm getting so scammed it hurts. Or rather, he's the one that's getting lucky. So my items are really shit all around. Alright, well, see, if I use this one, it has to be when I don't have any of those things in front of me. So, yeah, basically not there. Well, he still got hit, but yeah, that was bad. That was very bad. Alright. But I win. Though not by much. Guess these things are getting harder, so gotta be careful. Though, how to claim apart from Mega Man? Oh, or no, damn. So much plot armor that I cannot even get that. Well, apparently roll 1. Well, that was fast. 10 million cennies. It is the equivalent to $1. I'm just kidding. Here we got Dr. Wily. Yeah, I'm seeing you, Wily. You don't need to pose. Well, there goes that. Someone has stolen the prize. Yeah, I wonder who that someone is. I can't believe it either. The one guy that is the villain of every Mega Man game is the villain here. Oh, okay, never mind. I can actually get apart from this guy. Well, I don't know. What do we have? Twin engine, starter wing, or all-round tire? I think at this point I'm just taking tires, dude. How come I lost? Yeah, I know, right? You're the protagonist. You shouldn't have. I guess you did. It happens. Let's see how all-round these tires are. I mean, at this rate, I don't think it's worth it to go for the wings or the engine, because they are very good. And were they racing in Venezuela? It could be. We don't know. Uh-oh. Well, you still can go back to the previous ones, but essentially here, you go to the base and you fight against base. Very funny, devs. I gotta say, amazing sense of humor even. Plus 10. Very, very good. Team question mark? What you mean question mark? I'm sure you can show me the track. Alright, so let me get those all-around tires. Hopefully, well, they certainly don't look as ugly as the other ones. But I don't know if this will make my speed better or not. I mean, I reach with Iceman tires, I think I reach 490, which is a lot. So the question is what happens when I lose? Because I will most likely lose here. Will I lose a part is my question. Because I don't want to lose a part. Okay, so now we are at 488, so I think this is the fastest that I've been able to go. Because I remember 490, but maybe I'm flipping though. Even if it is 490, I will say that that's not that bad. Base kick. I don't know. For now, I only have to worry about base. Hope. Well, I mean, I have to worry about base, but I will assume that eventually I'm gonna have to race against Wily. Will be very lame if base was the final boss, right? She's gonna lose a part of her internal components. That will be a problem. Unfortunately, that champ cannot get past that corner. Damn it! I got scammed. Unbelievable. But at least I can jump over these things. So roll. There is at least 2 tracks where roll very heavily excels. Like, this track, she's clearly the best. The Yakuza sponsors? I hope not. I will hope not. But I think that she doesn't have to worry about losing anything, because right here, the fact that the fact that the base is so far behind means that I probably shouldn't worry about a single thing. I most likely will be fine regardless of anything. But yeah, I don't know. I also don't know if the game counts as being beaten if you don't unlock all the parts. But you know that I'm not a completionist. I don't think that's something I would like to do, but then again, considering the difficulty of the races gets higher, I guess it is something I could do. Because it's not like it will be the exact same race. So the question is, what does the difficulty entail here? Like, are we talking about like a harder, like a faster opponent, or what? I just have no clue what it could be. Then this track is so absurdly free when you have roll, dude. It's insane. You don't have to worry about anything. Well, we got him. So I like the outfit she's using on the portrait. And base didn't even get second place. It was the Yellow Devil. Don't you feel a little bit ashamed of being such a terminal shover? Alright, so what do you have? The double engine or Well, the wing looks cool, I gotta say. I most likely will take the wing. And then the tires, Almighty. Well, that name is very tempting, I gotta say, but I think I will go for the wing. Curse you? Hey, watch your mouth. This is a kid's game, base. You cannot be saying such things like it's anything. Oh, Fortress. And this is Dr. Wily, by the way. Still says no data in the difficulty. Don't know why. Is this gonna be the final boss, I wonder? Now, I don't know if I should change the wing, because this one has been worked very well. Has been working, I mean. No, just to play it safe, I'm gonna use this same setup. I'm gonna use this setup and see how that works. Reminds me of the Legacy Collection 2 where Base was saying them. Oh, Base saying them was censor? Yeah, of course. He can be saying that stuff. It's a kid's game. I gotta say that Wily's car looks pretty cool. Alright. So let's see, wow. It actually looks very, very damn cool. And the good thing is that even if you champ, or what looks like it might be out of bounds, it's actually not out of bounds. Like, you have an invisible wall forbidding you from falling, so you don't have to worry too much about it. What I will have to worry about is this guy. Oh, that was very close. This guy going fast. This guy is going quite fast. Damn, straight into the damn obstacle. I could have champ, honestly, that was a little bit slow of me. Could have champ and I didn't. What is this? Yeah, I don't think I wanna redeem that yet. Okay, now I wanna. But is this guy gonna get hit by anything? I don't think he got hit by anything, no. I think he didn't give a flying fuck. Right. Am I gonna be able to at least see him on my screen, though? Because as it is right now... Okay, he's there. Wait, what is he wearing? The wings didn't look that dumb from the front, I guess. They definitely look dumb from the back. Well, I don't even know if that's supposed to be the wings or the engine or what. But he's right there, so... That essentially means that... Ouch. No, damn it. I wanted to take the other path. It also seems like he leaves a lot of shit on the road. Well, but I'm not that far. Wait, what? Is that a... Oh, that's a shortcut. Or at least it looks like one. I mean, with how it looks and the fact that those corners look like that, I'm pretty sure that it's the same amount of time on both ends. He didn't get hit by that, really. I don't know if I can win this... If I can win this race, though. It's been very close. It's not like I'm losing by a lot, but... Really depends. Ah, shit. Damn it. Stop hitting me. He always goes for the right side, though. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't really seem faster. Like, it's about the same. And the ×3 thing that I'm not gonna get because I got all my shit increased. I don't know if that's a power-up that that your opponent has, or if it happens randomly. I will assume that it's a power-up, but I don't know. Ah, shit. Nice. But those random explosions, fucking, he's very close. Ooh, that... No, this stupid ass robot them, I lost. By not too much, but I lost. Fuck. Oh, you can retry. So you don't lose your parts. That's good to know. Damn it, I lost because of that stupid ass Cheyenne guy. That guy being in the way costed me the victory. I probably could have attacked him, but I don't think I had the attack ready. Damn it. Now the problem is that I don't know if this guy is in maximum difficulty or what, but if he's not on maximum difficulty, I think that beating the other robot masters will actually be a problem. But I don't know. Oof. It's just that those random explosions are very hard to deal with. I don't think that they are... Well, actually, I don't think that they are his explosions. Because he's way too far here for those explosions to be his. Unless they are aimed at you no matter where he is, which will be very fucked up. I will be willing to believe it. Okay, at least I got a good item for once. How long has it been since that, I wonder? Yeah, that was risky. And that big guy, seems that he only appears sometimes. Notice that he appeared at the worst time possible. That's the main issue. It also seems that, I don't know why he does it, but a lot of times he goes very out of his way to do something, and I don't know what that is. Unless he does that on purpose to give you a chance. It doesn't... I mean, here it makes sense because there is a shortcut. But in the previous ones it makes no sense. Ah, fuck. When he's close to you, he can attack very easily. I can also attack him easily if he's right next to me, but there is quite a difference between being close and being literally next to you. There is a big difference. And he got... Man, come on! Why do you give this guy the fast power up? He doesn't deserve it. He's already probably using all the best parts and shit. How can you do that to me, game? Damn, and you give it to him again? How can you be so shameless? You are so shameless. It's crazy. Damn, and I keep getting that shitty item that is then denying his power up. I don't care about that at all. Not just against this guy, against anyone. Damn it, I'm getting so fucked right now. I couldn't even attack him there. I don't think I'm gonna win here. I need a miracle. Okay, I guess well, I don't know if that's a miracle, but by how much did I win? Oh, they don't tell you because technically they don't finish, so you will have to do the math to know what was the difference there. Well, got his ass. So did I beat the game? I think I might have beaten the game. Roll makes her way back to Dr. Lai's lab filled with joy. As she drives, the trunk of Price money breaks open. However, Roll doesn't notice it because a dog appears in front of her. Roll steps on the brakes for her new friend. And she got a dog. But what about Rush? We're just gonna throw Rush into the trash? Unbelievable. Come on, they are supposed to be loyal and shit. You cannot do that to a dog. Treating him like shit. It's okay. It was a cool game. It had a lot of shank though, I gotta say. Very, very shank game. And I almost beat it all without losing. It was only on the last one that I lost, which is a shame, but it's alright. Tango exists too. Yeah, that's true. So I think that is not a very fitting gift. Also, am I not gonna get his parts? Come on. There were some of those parts that look cool. Or maybe it will happen after the credits, I don't know. But yeah, it seems that that combination of parts was enough, at least. Like having, it was Quickman engine, Protoman wing, and Mega Man tires. Well, and obviously Roll's body. I mean the body of the car, and not her body, but yeah. That combination seemed like it worked. It worked well enough, at least. So I don't know if it's really that necessary to have like a super good combination. You probably will win with anything anyways. Alright, presented by Capcom. And now are you gonna throw me into the main menu or what? Like, how does this go? Okay, so I can take apart from this moron. The engine is called Nova Engine. That's a pretty cool name. The wings are called barrier wings, so does that shield you from shit? Well, I'm gonna take the engine, of course. I will reform myself, I promise. Why don't you go fuck yourself instead? That seems more productive. Well, maybe you will reform yourself at the same time, so killing two birds with a single stone. Hey, come on. You know that I meant the car's body. So you can keep going. Like, if you want to, you can unlock everything. Just that I expect, yeah, like basically you get thrown back on the first one. And in fact, you cannot rematch neither Base or Wily until you beat them all again. Damn, that's messed up. Well, I want to do it, obviously. But I don't know how much easier it's gonna be, because against a lot of this, it was extremely easy to beat them. Like, it was not a problem whatsoever. And, well, I want to try, obviously, the Nova engine. I don't know if it's gonna be faster, but since it's from the final boss, it might be. And then you have the list here now, obviously including Dr. Wily. Oh, so you have the description of all of them like that. Interesting. So Protoman increases maximum speed as expected. Quickman maximum speed is not very great, but oh really? I thought it increased maximum speed. And explodes engine where it starts accelerating radically. And then the other part was Mega Man type. Well, it said that it was all round. Well, that's interesting. And Shadow Man, well, they are very generic descriptions, but I think that they more or less tell you. He reaches his max speed quick. Indeed, correct. That is the point. But I wonder what will be the meta here. But I'm more worried about what this Wily engine is gonna be like. Wow, the acceleration without Quickman shit is dog shit. But as you can see, once it reaches a certain speed, this thing goes all the way to the top. The acceleration is very bad, correct. The acceleration behind that is bad. The max speed, though, as you can tell, is extremely fast. Like, it goes very, very fast. But I guess here I should get something that gives me good acceleration. I mean, I should read the components and see what they are. So this guy is actually very far ahead. I mean, with that he's gonna slow down a little bit. I don't think these races are gonna be very easy to win. This might pose a problem. Okay, never mind, he's right there. But, I mean, that's because that power-up is so messed up. That's the thing. It's less about him being bad or whatever, and it's more than that item is absurdly broken. He has some very fucked up attacks. Oh, and when you have those... When you are stunned like that, you cannot move well. That's very messed up too. Ouch. Alright, let's see if he hits one of these. I think the CPU is not that bad at dodging these things. It mostly does a good job with it. Alright. If you're going full speed, like, this combination has a lot of speed. And I mean, it probably will be more speed assuming that I had anything other than Mega Man's tires. Just that Mega Man tires, since they are all rounded, seems that it's a good idea no matter what. Now I'm actually interested in beating this, though. I don't know how many times you will have to beat each Robot Master, because the body is something that it seems that you cannot unlock normally. So I wonder if there's gonna be a fourth race at the end that unlocks the bodies, or if they get unlocked when you get all three parts. Well, that was very easy. I'm surprised that you don't get the description of the items when you're about to oh no, you do get it. It says here in list. So this guy, Gutsman. Oh, but man, are you for real? If you don't unlock it, you wouldn't know. Yeah, very nice of you, so I just have to go in blind. Alright, yeah, amazing. Alright, well, I don't know. The engine, the slope engine, that doesn't look like a nice name. They will get the wing. But they have the same dialogue, though. Yeah, like, regardless of what you steal, they hate you the same, basically. Damn, and the difficulty scales quite a lot. But yeah, that's the thing. If you pick the wrong part, you are getting turbo fucked. You know? If you pick the wrong part, you're gonna have to deal with a much harder... Like, you could soft lock yourself. Yeah, gacha parts. But yeah, I guess I wanna check if there's something that can increase my initial acceleration. So for example, base. Okay, that's how. Well, it makes sense. It's literally called acceleration wing. Body crash. Okay, so that seems to be the one. Problem is that taking away Protoman decreases your speed. Then the other engines... Wait, hold up. The IDA 10-1 is the same as Dr. Wily. Well, it says radically, it uses a different word. I don't know if the tires, one of these, can increase your acceleration. Oh, the Iceman one don't sleep. Not affected by the acceleration. Automatically jumps when going on a mine, that's funny. And what does roll do? Drifting is not possible with these tires. Well, that's fucked up. Alright, I'm gonna try the acceleration wing and see how it goes. Alright. But at least they combine with the windshield, so that's something. There is the best banner we ever had in Arknights coming in a month, and I got 20 pulls. Are you gonna pull out the credit card, I wonder? You wouldn't do that, right? Surely. Alright, that acceleration though leaves a little bit to be desired, not to mention that you obviously don't reach the top speed that you reach with Protoman, so I actually wonder if it's worth it to do that in the first place. Because Protoman simply work very well in that regard. Like, the amount of speed that you could reach was simply very good, but... I mean, it's kinda one of those things where I don't think it will be worth it to sacrifice a lot of speed later just to have fast speed at the beginning. So I guess there's also the possibility that you might go slow at some other part in the race, but I don't think slow enough to actually cost you a lot of acceleration. Now the problem is when this guy is behind me, he can easily hit me with the shuriken, and those things are very annoying to deal with. I'm a little bit afraid. We will see though. I only bought small stuff with the free Google Play money. Do not redeem the Google card, sir. Come on. It's okay. You wanna redeem? You wanna redeem. Just the way it is. Nice. Right. No, don't sleep, damn it. I'm actually worried that the roll body part might be something that makes the last races close to impossible to win. Because the body parts, I don't think that it's only your ability what it changes. I think that each body part has a different... Fuck. I mean, this guy is an asshole. One attack. Eat shit. The spin attack is not nearly enough to stop him. Meanwhile, he can always shoot at me, and dodging those shurikens seems very hard. Well, very hard, I wouldn't say very hard, I would say impossible. I think it's something you can do. Oh, there's something that I forgot, that this game has a taunt button. That's not taunting, she should say yatta, she's happy. How is that a taunt? Alright. And he got that. I can't believe it. Like, maybe there is that wily part that might work as a shield, which is the wing. It's something that I should try, because if it is effectively a wing, well, I mean, if it is effectively a shield or shit that they shoot from behind, it will be perfect. But something that I wouldn't know until I get it, so... Well, then again, the alternative is getting the tires, and I think I'm fine with these tires, personally. Right? Okay, that worked very well. So that was a close race, dude. I will redeem him. Why so aggressive? Team, okay, Shadow Man's defeat portrait looked pretty funny. It seems like he says no with his eyes in Japanese. His eyes are speaking Japanese. That's funny. Well, I got the engine from this guy, didn't I? Guess I could get the wing. Probably. I don't know. I blew it. I have something else you can blow if you want. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't enjoy that. Alright. On to Protoman. Protoman was the shovest of the shovers here, actually. Like, Protoman was easily the weakest. Alright, so what does Shadowman Wing do? The special gauge will build up faster with this, but I don't give a shit about my special gauge, honestly. Now, I'm just gonna use Protoman's Wing, cause that won't work well. Like, this one just worked very well. It's just that without Quickman Engine, it takes a very long time to get going, though. That's the main issue. Yeah, Cucho, I know that it's a word for dog. Hey, I don't know what your lore is, mister. I have no clue. Okay, so see, I got a bad start there, but I don't get it. Is it really possible to get a sham start in the first place? Like, so far I tried almost every timing possible, and almost every timing possible has failed. I don't know, I have my doubts. Oh, that's pretty nice of you. Maybe I'm supposed to start accelerating at 1, because if I accelerate at 2, or, you know, later than that, it simply doesn't work. But maybe if I accelerate at 1, it does. Because if I accelerate before 1, it doesn't work. It simply doesn't. That's bad. Now, I don't know if I should get... Because I don't think the engine can get much better than the one I currently have. So I don't think I would want to get the engine of this guy. I probably would prefer going for the wheels. Because the wheels, I mean, Mega Man wheels work well. Wheels, I mean the tires. They work well, but not quite. Also, there's something very interesting that I'm not paying attention to. That Protoman is such a shover that I'm not even fighting against first place with him. Like, the guy that is in first place is a random enemy. Like, that's how much of a shover this guy is. That's insane. Who even is the guy that is in first place? I don't think it's even an enemy that I recognize. It's such a random generic enemy that... It's just a random ass enemy. Unbelievable, dude. How can you be such a shover, Protoman? And to think that I'm using your... Like, I'm actually using your wing. So it's not like your car is bad, it's just that you are bad. You are shoving as if your life depended on it. I think that Capcom probably didn't like Protoman, you know? They just made him a shover on purpose in everything they could. That's a shame. I do want to get his tires and see how that works. As I say, the engine, it's either weak man or... Well, this engine might make me go faster, considering that the wing already makes me go faster. Maybe the whole point of Protoman is that he goes faster, but his acceleration is garbage. It could be. But I don't know. All I do know is that if that's the case, it will be better to get his tires. Probably. I mean, you can see, look at the distance, dude. Like with the robot masters before him, I actually had to play relatively well. With this guy, I don't even have to worry. Like, he's such a terminal shover that there is zero reason to worry about this guy. Like, you should worry if you get beaten by this guy. That's when you should start worrying. You should feel ashamed, Protoman. You really should. You got some problems, man. You got some problems. Alright, let me get his tire. Sharp tire. Yeah, I mean, at this point, obviously you will know it will happen. After your previous showing, shouldn't be surprised. Right, Toy Factory. Oh, this one wasn't, or was, no, I think I'm confusing this with another one. I don't think this one was hard. Alright. Oh, I got the tire from this guy, by the way. No, I want to try, well, I first want to see what Protoman's tire does. Has good handling and is capable of small, sharp turns. The suspension is not very strong. The suspension is not very strong. Does that mean that if you land, you're gonna... No, I think by that it means that you probably cannot take slopes very well. I mean, in a simulator I could understand that having many implications, but in a game like this, I don't think there are that many implications, you know. What? A new challenger? What? Is someone playing on player 2 and I didn't realize? Black Show. Black Show? I don't remember this character from the games. Who the fuck is Black Show? Well, I'm not even sure if I should go with this tire, so it might as well. But... it's a weird name. Alright, Black Show, so what do you have? Well, I'm gonna race him in this track. I can imagine that he's probably not gonna be very easy to beat at all. But that's something we don't know yet. So I shouldn't cry. Also, he doesn't show up as an opponent. He shows up as, well, as a generic opponent he shows up. He doesn't show up as someone that you're supposed to beat. But he's going very fast. Like, this Black Show guy doesn't seem like a shover at all. I mean, having the previous race being against Protoman kinda makes this feel a little bit weird. Because it came from something super easy to something that I could easily lose against. Yeah, that's not a word, but now it is. Also, why is that power-up still... Oh, I didn't use it? I thought I did. Alright, where are you, Black Show? Also, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to make this thing about going fast, because I think that I might be benefiting him more than I'm benefiting myself. But I'm not sure. At least I see him. Now he's there. Okay, he shoots mines. He probably shoots forward too. Well, I don't want to find out, but I will find out. Did I get hit? Am I getting hit? I don't know. I'm going fast. That's what matters. Just want to go fast. Don't want anyone to bother me. Hey, this guy doesn't seem like... I didn't redeem it. Nice. This guy doesn't really seem like he has any attack, which I'm glad for. At the beginning he seemed a little bit... Oh, someone switched these things. Did I accidentally switch it, or was it his fault? It probably was his fault. Probably should blame him. Damn it. So if this guy gives you a body part, which I don't know, I wouldn't know which one to pick. Like, do I want to pick the engine? I mean, since he's supposed to be a rare opponent, I guess that picking the engine will be the safest bet, but maybe precisely because it is a safe bet is the wrong choice. Maybe the devs want you to think a little bit more. I mean, it's not like it's a matter of thinking. You simply cannot know what the parts do before you get them. And I don't know when he appears, because he decided to appear against this guy because he felt like it, not because it made any sense. What the hell? I almost went off the screen. And that almost cost me the race. Damn, that's interesting. Because that roll didn't want to race anymore. Well, I win. So yeah, you will show me what real racing is. Yeah, as long as you're the one losing. So what about that black show? What happened about that? Huh? I'm so embarrassed, but you earned this secret. You can rocket start if you press the acceleration button as the first light turns on. Him. So maybe... Since I failed the start so much, this guy just came here to tell me, okay, moron, this is how you do it. That's pretty funny. Alright. Well, can I actually race against this guy now, or are you gonna get in the way again? I mean, at least that was a useful advice. It's just that it's funny that he didn't give me anything. Like, come on, dude. You're like this super secret boss and you just live like an asshole. He reminds me of the new Yellow Devil from Super Adventure Rockman. Well, I don't know, bro. He didn't look very yellow to me, I will say. Okay, so this should give me a fast start according to him. Alright, I want my money back. Where is my fast start? Damn, I can't believe I beat that guy. And he gave me an advice that doesn't even work. What an asshole. I mean, I probably did it too late. If I had to take a guess. But come on, dude. I mean, it has to be too late, because if it was too early, I would have gotten the bad start, and that wasn't the bad start. And this guy is going with the... you sack of shit, you had to use it there. So the good thing is that you can kinda spam champ withdraw. It's just that it's gonna be a regular champ, it's not gonna be an attack, but it's not like it being an attack is something that you really care about. You know? Okay, keep doing the spring attack. I'm sure it's gonna work at some point. He really likes doing that. Well, I mean, he's a spring man, so it makes sense, but... Come on, bro. That trick ain't gonna take you anywhere. Damn, that was so disappointing. Like, I was expecting something a lot cooler, and he just gives me a tip that I could have found on my own. Not to mention that I also did say that it's most likely on the first light. But I guess he specified that it has to be as soon as the first light gets lit. So it has to be, you probably have to anticipate it a lot. But it's still messed up that he doesn't give you anything more than that. Like, come on. How can you be such an asshole? Okay, so that power-up right there, that's the one that makes random explosions appear where your opponent is, I think, which is essentially what Wily constantly does. Maybe that's Wily's power? I don't know. I unfortunately don't know what to take from these guys, though. So here, I say that I wanted the engine of this guy simply because it looks cool. So that's most likely what I'm gonna do. Because the engine does look very cool. Well, looks cool is a way of saying it looks nice. It looks nice simply because it's one of the few engines that doesn't look extremely out of place. That's why it looks nice. Really likes the spring attack. So I don't know why you even use the spring attack when there's no one in front of you. Like, who are you hoping to kill? Certainly not me. Alright. I will take your engine since last time I didn't know what to take and I wanted your engine. I still... Well, the Dr. Wily one does make you go faster, but I don't know if I have picked up any engine that actually just lets you go faster. Well, I'll take your engine if you don't mind, mister. The happy engine. Let's see how happy it is. I don't know. Could be very happy or could not. Alright. The South Pole. I think I almost lost to this guy, didn't I? So this should be a track that I can shine on, since it has holes that I can simply just jump over. Alright, engine, the happy one. Wait, no, before doing that I want to see what it says about it. So, Springman is here. It excels in acceleration and maximum speed, but weak in uphill roads. Well, that seems good. I mean, uphill roads... I mean, I will assume it's not better than the Wily engine, but might as well try. I still feel like I need better wheels, though. The wheels, I feel that they lack vitamins. But it's fine. I mean, I already got this guy's wheels, so it wouldn't be that. And I still don't get the fastest start. I think that black show guy was just full of shit. And also here, the top speed is not even close to Wily's top speed. Like, it simply isn't. Well, it's not even close, no, it is close, but it's not better. And the acceleration is something that doesn't matter too much when the Wily one has good acceleration at the end. Well, I'm pretty sure that the idea is that all of Wily parts are supposed to be superior than any other part. I think that's the point. That's kind of the idea. But yeah, the problem is that to get that you need to beat every Robot Master. So it's not that easy, but at least they make unlocking them worth it. So that's always nice. It's pretty nice that I can just invent my own racing lines in this track that other drivers cannot do. Is that the only taunt she has? Seems like you cannot spam your taunt. Maybe you can do one taunt per lap. That will be funny. Or maybe it just simply has a delay. Oh, it might be one taunt per lap. That's pretty funny. That's a very interesting mechanic. You can taunt, but only one per lap. Like, it's actually an important mechanic, you know? That's pretty funny. Well, you can taunt one per lap, so you better make use of it. Ah, damn it. I don't think I'm saying Yatta now after getting hit by that horse shit. See, this thing makes you go very slow. And he's right there, god damn it. Fucking bitch. Hopefully you got hit by that, but no, he didn't give a shit. The optimal taunting, that's the thing. You gotta mind your taunts per race. Hey, how is it going, Yannick? It's a funny mechanic. And it's not even a taunt, that's the thing. Saying Yatta is not a taunt. Like, if that's a taunt, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, whoever thinks that's a taunt is a little bit sensitive to get taunted by that. Like, imagine getting taunted by the cute voice of a girl. Come on, bro. Well, of a happy girl. If it was a girl that is insulting you, it's a different story. This is just a girl being happy. How can you get taunted by that? Unbelievable. Well, it's alright. I guess some people are allergic to cuteness. Thankfully, I'm not. Alright, so what can I get from this guy? Your engine looks like shit, honestly. Though it has a cool name. I like the name Aurora Engine. I'm gonna get the Blizzard Wing. See, Iceman feels insulted. It seems that he will pay me double. Like, prepare for trouble, he's saying. It's okay, don't worry about it. We got his ass, which is what matters. Hey, I'm still worried that I'm not picking the parts properly. Like, I'm still worried that on the final, or even on this loop, if you wanna call it that way, that I'm gonna get filtered. Well, Quickman is a problem no matter what, though. Quickman is actually hard to deal with. Also, this track has a lot of water. Weren't there wheels that precisely allow you to ignore that? It wasn't that actually Iceman well, tire, I mean, not wheel. Well, no, it says you won't slip, which is not the same as the other thing. Useful on their road? No, isn't there anything for water? Like, I need something for water. Not affected by the acceleration area, more effective on dirt road. See, but you're not really making much sense here. Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep Protoman things. Though it will be an interesting thing to get Napalm one. Though that's the other thing, you cannot know which ones they are because they have the actual name. That's something that I didn't think of, but it doesn't seem very useful to see what the part of each character does if you don't remember their names. Like, come on, dude. Like, who thought that that was a good idea? You're out of your mind. Alright. The Quickman is quick, as you would expect. I will assume that the wheels of this guy probably make him go super fast as long as he's not off-road. Which is probably the reason why they make you race him on this track, because otherwise he will probably be super hard to beat or whatever. Regardless of what it is, I'm gonna... When I beat him, I'm gonna take his wing. I don't care about his tires yet. But I will have to assume that because it's supposed to represent a Formula car. And obviously the tires that Formula cars use, they are supposed to be done only for asphalt. They are supposed to be worthless everywhere else. Because, you know, Formula races take place on official regular circuits. So yeah. I think they call it slick tires or something like that. That's most likely what that does. I'm interested to know what his wing does though. Because it could be anything. Because I didn't know that his engine improves acceleration and not match speed. But maybe his wing increases match speed. Or maybe all of his car increases acceleration and that's it. It's a possibility. Hey, I don't know. Ah, shit. At least he's not going that fast this time. Considering that... Well, last time I was actually toe-to-toe against this guy. Seems that now that I have these parts, that's no longer an issue. That's pretty cool. I'm also very tempted to use the... Like, when I fight Wily again, part of me wants the wing because it supposedly has a shield on the back. But another part of me also kinda wants his tires because they are most likely gonna be the best tires ever. And so far, none of the tires of any other character are things that I find nice at all. Like, it seems that they are all either mediocre or just have a disadvantage. I want one that is obviously the best, and I will assume that for Dr. Wily that will be the case. Also, you know, Dr. Wily can do these races, and what about Dr. Light? Is he scared? Well, he's always scared. He's always pussing out in his little thing. So yeah, I'm gonna take the wing. I hurt him when it hurts the most. Can't believe that Quickman is prideful. Well, if you are called Quickman and you get outspeed, I guess it will hurt my pride too. But yeah, I want to see what his wings do. Wanna see how good we will have it. So Quickman, what do you have? After you start, each ability is enhanced for a certain amount of time. That sucks. Can't believe that I wasted on that shit. Also, I have almost every wing. Well, I also have a lot of tires. In fact, the engines are essentially what I don't have. But there is essentially no reason to go for the engine because when you have Dr. Wily's being so good, why will you pick anything else? You know? So, this guy's wheels... Wait, who is this guy? Okay, those wheels look like they could be useful, but I don't even remember if I already claimed them. Hard for me to tell. Might have already claimed them. It's a possibility. Well, and now that I'm spamming Champ a lot more than the first time that for some reason I was waiting for the bar to get filled, I can also get past a lot more obstacles with zero issues. Like, in fact, I can get past every obstacle. Okay, you know Wasabi was right when he said that that power-up is like the lightning one from Mario, because it doesn't only attack your rival, it attacks everyone in the track. So it is quite literally the... well, literally I mean in functionality, the lightning. Like, it hits you, it hits all of them without any wave to avoid getting hit, and it slows you down for the coming seconds. So it's very messed up. What did you say? Are you insulting me, mister? That's not very nice of you. Why will you do that? I don't even know what he says. It's okay. We don't need to, though. This guy will be a problem. And he's actually getting quite close. Well, quite close. I mean, he's getting closer than the other shores. It's not like he's getting extremely close, but certainly close for the kind of guys we are used to face. This shit again, damn it. But I say again when in reality the first one was one that I personally, you know, use. I can't really complain. If anything, that's karma. Oh, I'm lapping a guy, by the way. I mean, that guy is supposed... like, I'm calling the rival shovers, but that one is a literal shover. Like, an opponent whose only purpose is to be there to make you and your opponent look better than they are. Well, that was easy. So I think I already stole this guy's wheel, so I guess I will steal his his tire. So I guess I will steal his wing, because as I say, the engine, there is simply no reason to get it. Like, when you have the Dr. Wily one, forget about everything else. It is the one you have to pick. Alright. Oh, and then we're against Mega Man. I like that the game like automatically takes you to your next challenge. That's pretty cool. Alright, so this one, well, I will check the wing. I don't expect it to be better than the one I have, but who was that guy? Was it Napalman, I think? Oh wait, this is the tire. It's this one. Grants you more points and thus makes it easier to obtain items. I mean, that seems like a weird those So I guess if the wing doesn't do it, I don't know what other part will do it. See, those are more like a utility thing, not really something that affects your performance directly whatsoever. Right, so Mega Man, this race actually was very close last time. Like, this race wasn't that easy at all to beat. But it might be a different story now. Yeah, it most likely will be a different story. Also, he's not even in first place. It's the shovers that are in first place. Unbelievable. Oh, also, I guess that... Fuck. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Man, come on, Mega Man, why are you like that? You're supposed to be the paragon of goodness. You're supposed to be an example to follow. You're not behaving like such right now. It's okay. No, I was out to ask. Do you use transcoding, Yannick? Because I know that Kyle uses it. And I know that... Well, a lot of people that have bad internet use it, but... I don't know if you do. Or maybe I know and I forgot, which I'm more inclined to think that... Because Wasabi is reporting that... This shit again. Wasabi is reporting that the transcoding option is not appearing. Yeah, I know, this stream doesn't have options. That's why I'm asking if you normally use it, because yeah, right now you won't use it because it's not there clearly. Yeah, the question is if you tend to use it. I go with 720 usually. Oh, I see. In that case, it will be something that wouldn't affect you. Well, that's good to know. That's such a shame, dude, because it's the... I remember when I watch streams, there are some streams that simply don't load well at maximum resolutions. And that's not because your internet is bad or not. It's because Twitch doesn't give priority to small streamers, so usually a small streamer tends to have a slow feed, even if both the streamer internet and the viewer internet is good. That's very messed up. It seems to be the case. So I'm gonna just throw a Yatta in here. There you go. A Yatta for you, mister. So, I wonder where you will race roll, assuming you don't pick her. Probably in this same track. I wonder if you pick a Robot Master, what they will be replaced by. Wait, is this cutscene the exact same? Are you really gonna recycle the same cutscene? Unbelievable. But yeah, it does seem. I just wanna let it roll. Get it? Just to see if it's different. But no, it seems like it's exactly the same one. And come on, at least you could have put something different. No, I guess he didn't feel like it. Yeah, someone has stolen the prize. Who could it have been, I wonder? Nobody will know. It's impossible to guess. Alright. No, I don't want the engine. I mean, just take the wing. At this point, I don't really care. Because I'm assuming Mega Man parts are not that different. Also, he said a different thing this time. He said it's regrettable, but... I don't like last time he said something different. He said like this wasn't supposed to happen or something like that, right? Permaban for that joke. Hey, come on, it was a good joke, and you know it. No, right now, dude, I really don't know if I should go for Dr. Wily's wing or Dr. Wily's tire. Like, I'm really conflicted right now. Like, I really don't know which one to go with. Bro, is this black show again? What do you want? Fuck off. Damn it, annoying us. Oh, it's a different one. Black Roaders. With us? You see, there's more than one? Oh shit, okay, it's a whole army, holy shit. You just gotta roll with the punches, yeah, of course. Clearly. So, there is a black version of every shover here, is that how that works? So, Show was the name of the other enemy. And these guys are called rollers. Is there any other generic enemy aside from Show? Well, yeah, the Yellow Devil. Well, at least the Black Devil actually exists. The Black Devil is an actual character that I think appears in Mega Man 3, right? At least that one will be canon. Now, how hard are these gonna be? Because Black Show was fast. How fast could these guys be? I mean, it's a shame that the only thing that they do is give you advice. Like, bitch, give me a body part or something. Well, at least this track is free for roll. The question is if beating them is also gonna be free. Because it might not be. I mean, the other guys are not a problem. The issue is the one that is in first place, the main opponent, obviously. But I'm having eye contact with him, so it shouldn't be that bad, I guess. Yeah, it's whatever. I already overtook. I don't think he's gonna overtake back, so we should be fine. Probably. Most likely. I don't know what other advice this guy could give me. I have no idea what other secret mechanic there might be to this game. Maybe it's related to items. I don't think there's much to know about that. I mean, most of it tends to be self-explanatory once you play the game enough, you know? I don't think that will be a problem. But now the problem is that we gotta keep going for 2 more laps without any issues when it comes to winning. Though, if you look at the minimap, he's not extremely far away. I mean, he's far away enough to not be a problem, but he could still be a problem. I guess I wouldn't count him out yet. Now, the question is if I can beat Dr. Wily on this version. Because it doesn't show the difficulty, but I will assume the difficulty is higher. Or maybe the difficulty is actually the same. Maybe the only thing that gets harder are the other guys that you needed to beat to get this far. Which will be funny. It's fine. Well, that was free. And I will assume that beating a base is gonna be just as free, most likely. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Roller, or was that your name? We must report this to our boss, but before we go, we will tell you something. If you push down 3 times, you will discard your item. Well, that is useful advice, I guess. It's just that, why would I want to discard my item instead of using it? Unless by doing that you tell me that I can get another one almost immediately. Otherwise it's not worth it to not use an item to discard it. But I'll keep that advice in mind, though I still haven't been able to make use of the first advice. I haven't gotten a sham start a single time. Okay, I got it there. So then, it's kind of like you have to anticipate it a lot. Because it's not enough to press it when you see the first light. It's kind of like you have to do it like an instant before that. So it's not a matter of reactions at that point. It's a matter of knowing the timing, I guess. Wait, why is base going so fast? So he's gonna hit the walls and I won't. I mean, that's the funny thing about this. This track is extremely easy because I'm using roll. If I wasn't using roll, this track will be fucked up. But what's fucked up is the shit that he should use. It's okay. Back at full speed. Right, so here I get an item that I don't like. Yeah, what's the point? Like, I just discarded it, I didn't use it. And you go back to 10. So why will you discard an item? And why will you do that? It's not like there is an item that will damage you or something, like will do something bad to you. They are simply items that suck balls, that's true. But like none of them will be bad to use them. Well, okay, I guess the one that turns items into mines will be bad. Because that you can easily hit yourself with it. But I think that's the only case. Every other item, you might as well use it. No reason to discard it whatsoever. But I don't know. Well, base is gonna get fucked. Very easily even. It's not... oh. Yeah, very funny that I say that and you use that. But you are so far that it doesn't matter, dude. Like, you're almost... like the whole main straight of the track, you are pretty much... like, behind for all that distance. Hey, come on, dude. Get real. You can do better than that, or perhaps not. That might be the issue. That you don't. But it's okay. At least you tried. Can't blame you for that. Well, he keeps getting that power up that makes him go faster, but it really doesn't matter at all. Like at this rate, I'm just curious if the final loop, the one that gives you the third body part, or the third part, because the body you don't get it. But if the third part is something that is gonna be hard or not. Well, I win. And by a lot. Really should be a shame, Mr. Base. The question is if Wily should be a shame. I don't know. Don't know if it's gonna be harder or not. Give me your tires. The almighty tire. And yes, you lost. Indeed. But then, I think I will go for Wily's wing, because even if the tire I have is not amazing, I think that it's decent enough. Well, but that's the thing, my wing is also good. Just that if Dr. Wily's wing is effectively a shield, that will be perfect. Because there are a couple of robot masters, well, essentially Shadowman and Gutsman, that are actually extremely annoying to deal with. Because of their projectiles. So having a shield against that will help. But before that, what do those tires do? Easy to handle tires that have normal abilities. Alright. I don't know what that has normal abilities mean, to be honest, but sure. That has normal... How do you interpret that? Has normal abilities? But, like, tires don't have abilities. Like, what are you even trying to say? I don't know. Oh, I forgot. Well, it's not gonna be a sham start. That doesn't matter. I don't need the sham start. Well, maybe I do for this particular wily encounter. I don't know if they are better than the... If they are better than Protoman one, though. Yeah, nice explosion. Because easy to handle is something, but I think the problem here is that initial drift that Protoman had was a lot better. I guess I should change them. I still wanna know if that wing he has effectively shields him against attacks or not. It's something that I couldn't know. I don't have a projectile. He's gonna go slow now. Well, it's not gonna shield him against that one, that's for sure. Then now I actually... Oh, I tried to champ and I couldn't. He failed too, by the way. But I tried to champ and I couldn't because I had my ability block. That's something that I don't even check. Like, if my ability is block or not, I never look at it. I guess that you find out quickly when that's the case. Unfortunately. Will I get your wing, old man? Yes, that's a... Oh, okay. That is a shield. Just that it's a shield that once it's used, it doesn't get replenished for a while. But I would assume that eventually it will get replenished, but... Doesn't seem... Yeah, he doesn't have it there. So it's not something permanent. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Well, if that's the case, I'm not sure how interested I am in that. Shielding something once is pretty nice, but I need more than one shield, you know? Especially against assholes like Shadow Man. So I don't think that will be very good whatsoever. I fucked that up. That might cost me the victory. There is one more lap though. In that case, I think I'm gonna go for his wheels. Might be a mistake, might not, I don't know. Really, you sack of shit. Oh, and he blocked my ability. Well, no, not anymore. Damn it, I'm champing at the worst times possible. What could this item be? I don't know what to think about that, honestly. Might as well use it now. Wait, I won't win the race, even if I beat Wily. Well, I won't beat Wily, though. Yeah, the funny thing is that Wily didn't win. It was the shover that won him. That's fucked up. That should make you feel bad, Wily. Okay, that should make you feel very bad. Well, it's okay. I will get his tires then. So at the end of the day, I guess Protoman parts really are some of the best. I don't know how his engine works. I don't know if it's a high-speed engine, but so far it seems like picking Protoman wouldn't have been a bad idea in terms of gameplay. So for some reason he's still the easiest opponent to defeat, so I'm not so sure what the idea is. It's easy to defeat, but his parts are very good. It seems that this particular race, the idea is that, well, except for the start where if you miss the rocket start you won't be close to him, the rest of the race is made in a way that you always will be close to Wily, no matter what you do. At least it seems that that's how it works. I kind of want to take this path, but yeah, it doesn't seem very useful to take that path whatsoever if you don't have something against slippery tires. Well, against ice, essentially. Like, you're not gonna get shit from that. So I don't think taking that shortcut is good, but the fact that he can take it, well, unless it's simply CPU privilege of not giving a shit about the rules of the game, it might be because his tires are good. So yeah, I definitely will go for his tires. That was bullshit. He hit me right in time to... Give me a sack of shit. I got his shield out. But I mean, that's worthless, because I don't hit him anyway, so... I guess next time I can melee him, he will actually get hit. His ability is one of the most fucked up ones. If it is these random explosions, like, you have no way to counter it. Because they will always appear where you are, and well, that's the thing, they will always appear where you are, and he constantly does it, so it's a very messed up power-up to have. And these big guys, they already costed me one race on the previous loop, well, which was the same race. I hope the same thing doesn't happen here. So for some reason I got... oh, then he got that power-up. No, for some reason I have a very big distance with him. I don't know when he fucked up so badly, but I should win this and by a lot. So I'll take it. Alright. Well, that was easy. I mean, well, he didn't even get second place. What, is this version of Wily even more shop-like than the other one? This is the same ending, right? Yeah, this is the exact same ending. Well, and obviously the exact same credits. That thankfully you can skip. Thankfully, they were smart enough to allow you to skip. Believe it or not, there are some games... Wait, hold up. I will take the tires. Yeah, the ultimate tire. I'm not really bad, it's just my name. I mean, since when is Wily... Well, actually, I don't know what the word Wily means in English. I don't think it means bad, right? Doesn't it mean someone that is, like... someone that plans things? I actually don't know what Wily means, but yeah, I know that it is a real word in English. Well, that's alright. But I want to see those ultimate tires. And I hope they are worth it. I hope I didn't get the scam. Dr. Wily, tire. Not affected by the mine's deceleration area and slips, but the handling is not very good. Handling is not very good. I mean, he doesn't get affected by anything, which is very broken in itself, but what do we mean by handling is not very good? Like, how not very good handling is here, is my question. Handling is not very good, huh? I don't know what to think. And these assholes... Bro, what do you want? Leave me alone. Is this gonna be another shover? Yeah, it's the yellow devil. Well, it says black devil, but it's not black to me. Bro, you couldn't even make a black devil black, come on. You made the other enemies black, why not this one, the only canon one that is black? Yeah, not very good out of 10, that's a good rating. But we will see what not very good means. Because I mean, it's a choice of words, you know, it certainly is. Like, not very good. But we will see what not very good is. Oh, and wait, I go slower? Wait, why do I go slower? I shouldn't be him, so the tire... Wait, no, see, this is a problem. This is clickbait. You say tires are not very good, sorry, handling is not very good. You didn't say anything about the speed, but the speed is worse. Like, I actually got scammed. Handling is not very good, yeah, that's the list of my problems. Damn it. Not to mention that it doesn't work on dirt, which is the whole point of this thing. I mean, I thought that when you say the acceleration, you also included dirt, not just the magnetic places. Then now I cannot win against this guy. Like, there is no way. I don't even know if I can retry if I lose, because this is supposed to be a special challenge. It's not supposed to be a selectable thing, damn. Well, what a scam. Like, what a scam. Like, both the fact that these tires are bad... Wait, can I change the settings? No, well, it only lets you retire. I don't know if retire means being able to change the settings too or not. I mean, on the bright side, if I get one good power-up, I could take my distance back, but that one good power-up will be the electricity. Basically, nothing else will be useful here. Absolutely nothing else. God damn it. I can't believe I got scammed. Well, you're also immune to mines, but it's not like I'm bad at dodging mines, so I don't know why that would matter. Essentially a scam. That's what this is. It was a daylight robbery, essentially. I can't believe it. I mean, I thought that since the engine was so good, so will be everything else. But these tires are just shit. God damn it. Hey, I'm clearly not gonna win here. I don't know if it will allow me to change the settings and rematch though. Probably not. Yeah, you can. So you lose that and you're out. That's so annoying, damn it. Especially because I wanted to try like what was supposed to be a good part, and it's the opposite of good. But in that case, I'm just gonna use Protoman tires and that's it. Wish I could run. Were it? No, they weren't these ones. Man, fuck these stupid ass names. No, it was the Sharp tire. Yeah, these ones. That was a waste of time. Fuck. I can't believe it. Though, to be fair, I should use the off-road tires here instead of using anything else, because the whole point is that most of this track is off-road. And you don't get the challenge again. But at least you don't get it in this track. Maybe you will get it in another one, but not this one. This one, you ain't allowed. And that's such a shame. Well, at least it's not like it costs you anything to lose the challenge, but it's still annoying. This guy, as you can see, goes very fast all across the track simply because he has the off-road thing. Well, the off-road thing, and now particularly he has that power-up. Keep in mind that this is the first opponent, well, unless you count the previous one. This is the first opponent that I fight that is on the last loop. Well, I don't know if it's the last loop, because the body is still something I haven't unlocked. So there might be a fourth and last loop later, which is something that I will only know once I beat this guy. Because once I beat this guy, it will show if there is another encounter or if it is the same encounter. Yes, the body will have to be unlocked at some point. But the question is if it gets unlocked. Wow. Damn, it went back to 0, my whole speed. That's fucked up. Damn it, dude. Fucking bitch. Ironically, the first two robot masters that you raise, which are Gutsman and Shadowman, they are the hardest one. Everyone else, at least on the second loop, was very, very easy to beat. But this guy is the opposite of that. This guy and Shadowman, especially Shadowman, because this guy, what he mostly does is going off-road, and that's what gives him the advantage. I'm pretty sure that if I pick those tires, it will be the same thing. Damn, I fucked myself with my own power-up. Can you believe that? He's very close. That's not good. Nah, it's okay. I win. And I probably would have beaten Black Devil if it wasn't for the stupid ass Wily tires. Can't believe they are that bad. Well, choose a part. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice, I think, mister. Yeah, choose a part. What do you want me to choose? There's nothing to choose there. Well, I think, yeah, there is still another one, because I don't think it was that hard on this attempt. Well, I will remember this one. This one, the difficulty stops in the A of Crystal. So, if it goes beyond that once he gets beaten, it means that there is a fourth loop where you unlock the body. Well, we will see if that's the case. I don't know. It could be. It could not be. I think that when it comes to the shovers, like you have show the rollers and the yellow devil, right? There is no other type of shover for what I understand. And what, that was a bad start. I can't believe it. Like, the window to get a sham start is insanely picky. It's very hard to do. If I could challenge that Black Devil again, that would be great. Because now I'm salty that I couldn't win. Especially when the fault of that is one of the body parts. That's really upsetting. Very, very upsetting. This guy will be most likely the hardest opponent to beat, so don't be surprised if this takes me multiple attempts. I hope not, but I don't see it being any other way. Because once you overtake him is where the party starts. And by party I mean him spamming shurikens. Well, I can probably jump over them. And since I can constantly jump, and I don't lose any speed by jumping, by the way. Like, my speed is the same as it is on the ground. At least at that time that I was on the ground. That's a lot of points I need. Is that because I spam my ability, or is that's still something I don't know the way it works? If it's something that my opponent throws, or if it is me spamming my ability too much. But no, I think it's my opponent. So I don't think I remember ever getting that one. So, well, maybe it's one of the things that only the CPU can do. Also, this is an insane lead. I hear not only this guy won't be a problem, but also there is no way that he's gonna... Like, he cannot even use the shurikens. So basically I'm unstoppable with this configuration. Like, there's absolutely no one that can beat... Well, I will say that Black Devil guy, but that guy beat me with another configuration, not with this one. Though I still wonder if I will have won. Because it's not like he was that close. And I understand that those tires made me go slower and steer worse, but will it really have made a big difference? Probably. I will assume that it probably will have. I also wonder how much easier the fact that I'm using roll makes the game, because with roll you can essentially just say fuck it to all of the mines and all of this shit. At the same time, you can equip like that tires that make you automatically jump mines. But the thing is that I can jump over anything. I can jump over mines, obstacles, enemies. Like, it doesn't matter. Everything that I can jump through, I do. I guess that when they say that roll is good for beginners, they weren't kidding, but that's the thing. This is one of those examples where the choice for beginners is the best choice. You know? Essentially. So I don't know how... Fuma tires. Oh, and he said that I'm a worthy opponent then. Can't believe he swallowed his pride. Well, I'm glad that I'm a worthy opponent. And yeah, there is another loop. There is another loop because he goes harder. Well, now comes Protoman the Shover, so that should be fine. Well, in that case, that fourth loop, I will have to do it on the next stream and not today, because that one will take longer. I want to see Shadowman tire. Can recover very quickly from spins. Absolutely worthless. Might as well not have anything. Like, at that point, just make me immune to spins, you know? When you're the best, you're also the best for beginners. Yeah, that's the funny thing, but that's not something that always holds true. It's just that I will say that in... Really. I hope that this is at least Black Devil. Like, we have some pending business. Okay, it is. I'm gonna fuck you now. Fuck you up now. I don't really feel like I want to fuck the yellow devil though. It doesn't seem very appetizing, personally. But yeah, I was about to say, that's something that is essentially modern gaming logic, that the best choice on a competitive game is the best choice for beginners. That didn't used to be the case before. Especially, I mean, I can give you my perspective from fighting games since it's something that I kinda know about a bit. With fighting games, and a good example being Street Fighter 4. With Street Fighter, well, actually it depends on which version of Street Fighter 4. Hold up, maybe that's not a good example. Because if we're talking about the latest version, the latest Ultra Revision, there is a character that I'm pretty sure even a moron can play well. It requires some execution, I guess. But and maybe that was a bad example. Well, I could go further with fighting games though. For example, a game like Street Fighter Third Strike, it's a game that, well, it's been out for a while and it has a very clear meta, very clear strongest character and all of that shit. And the thing about that game is that the best character in the game, which is Chun-Li, might not be the best character for a beginner, because there are things that Chun-Li can do that are like, I think it's medium kick into super, which is essentially the basic thing that makes her so absurdly broken, right? And that thing that she has is something that I don't think a beginner can do consistently. Or not consistently, like just do it at all. So that's why I don't think that's always the case. In modern games it is, because the ceiling is extremely short. But in older games where the ceiling was a lot higher, it's not really the case, I will personally say. But yeah, I mean, a beginner-friendly character in fighting games, and especially Street Fighter, is always Ryu, obviously. Ryu is the most common fighting game character you will find. You will probably want to recommend that to anyone that is starting out. But Ryu, and at least in that game, and I will say in any Street Fighter game, is pretty far from being top tier. I think the only game where he might be top tier is Street Fighter Alpha, but even then I don't think he is. Like, Ryu has been historically the easy to play but hard to master character. Essentially perfect for beginners, but if you want more than that, you probably want to pick something else. Also, man, if I got a little bit more lucky with the power-ups, I probably could win this, but I'm getting super unlucky with the power-ups here. All the ones that I'm getting are shit. Okay, this one is good, but it's not gonna be enough. I'm just way too far. Like, if I could get the lightning, I will win, but I cannot get it. So I guess this guy wasn't a matter of having the wrong parts, it's simply that this guy is messed up, and that's the end of that. Like, how do you beat this guy? Is this guy even beatable? Something tells me this guy is secretly cheating. Well, secretly, or maybe not so secretly. Damn it. That's so frustrating. Like, I feel so powerless there. I guess I could try beating him when I actually get all of the body parts. Because roll body part, oh, never mind. So the beat, okay. No, the body part is the one that gives you the power up. I don't want to lose rolls champ. That's a horrible idea. I guess the body part wouldn't make any difference. I mean, the only thing that could make a difference is a tire that is a lot better than the one I have. And maybe a better wing too. I don't think anything else could make a difference. Well, it will also help to have a champ start when I fight him. Talking about the Black Devil. Or another thing will be trying to beat him in a track where roll has an advantage, like base track, for example. Like in base track, I should be able to easily beat him. Assuming he cares about the obstacles, because if he doesn't care about the obstacles, it's the same as nothing. But that will be the safest bet, essentially. I think that if I encounter him anywhere else, the best thing I can do is decline his challenge, because it's a waste of time. I think I don't think I can beat him. So I'm surprised that in a track like this that I constantly beat Protoman by a lot, that I cannot beat that guy. But yeah, that's basically, I don't know, Capcom hating Protoman, because, like, just to give you an idea, I'm using 2 of Protoman parts when I already have the big majority of the parts. So it's one of those things that is a little bit weird, you know? It's a little bit weird because at that point, why would you make the AI bad when the parts are good? You know? Okay, I'm gonna try to beat him in base track if he decides to appear there. Because the other track that will be an advantage is Iceman, because of the places where you can fall and I simply can jump over them. But I don't think that the CPU in general cares about falling. In fact, the only time that I saw a CPU falling was when I was, you know, fighting against Wily, and I fell, and he followed after me. I don't know if he did it on purpose or what, but it happened only when I fell. Every other time that I simply jumped over it or went to the side, he never fell. But that one time I fell, he fell. So I think that if the CPU doesn't wanna fall, it's not gonna fall. That leaves me with the only option being base track. So yeah, I think I'm gonna decline every other challenge that doesn't happen there. Probably for the best. What's a little bit of an issue is that all of these races are extremely free. Like, there is absolutely zero challenge on beating these guys. Like, the robot masters or the protagonists or whatever, they are all a bunch of shovers. Like, really the only one right now that could be a problem is Gutsman, because Shadow Man got humiliated. So really the only one to look out for is Gutsman. Everyone else is not a problem. Alright. So I'm curious to see what his engine is. Because if all of his other body parts are good, it is very likely that this body part is also good. We will see. We can check. Then if I use the whole Protoman getup, that will be very sad. Acceleration is not very good, but it has the fastest maximum speed. Then that sounds like something I would want. So I don't know if I will want it here. I'm gonna do it. L-Blow engine. Don't like that it's called L-Blow though. Then I have the whole Protoman thing. Now the issue is that acceleration is not very good, but that's the second part that has an acceleration penalty. And since I don't have Wily's engine, it won't be that easy to reach the top. But I got the rocket start. So as you can see, it is indeed faster than Dr. Wily's engine. But I don't think that difference is worth it if you're gonna sacrifice acceleration. Because the fact that Wily's acceleration immediately goes to maximum speed once you go through a certain threshold is extremely valuable. And the max speed difference is not that different really. So because of that, yeah, I think I will keep Wily's engine. The question is if I can still win though. Because with having the maximum speed, if I turn the floor here into these boosters, technically I will be going the fastest possible. Or not, actually 600 is the limit. So that's actually not worth it even for this. And that's messed up. But I guess it was about time that there was a Protoman part that wasn't the best. But, and it's not the best simply because Wily's is better. So when your only competition is the final boss, I think it's pretty safe to say that your parts are quite busted. Quite busted for sure. It's clear here that the best combination is the one I'm using. Like there might be a better wheel to use instead of Protomans, but I think that this is the absolute best combination I can have. I think the only other exception will be having Dr. Wily's body. Because Dr. Wily being able to fuck with your opponent regardless of where it is extremely valuable. Also here I really don't know if it will benefit me to constantly have boosters like this. Like I'm benefiting the other guy more. At the same time, with having such bad acceleration here, I have a feeling that if I were to use anything else, it will be very risky. But yeah, my opponent is going extremely fast. Just that if I make one mistake, I lose. Very clearly, in fact. A single mistake will be all it takes. Well, just hope I don't make a mistake then. Oh, and he got that power up. That's fucked up. This is gonna go down to the wire. Not to mention he probably can hit me with how close he is. No, I don't think he will. Alright, that worked. But yeah, it's pretty clear that the best engine is Dr. Wily's engine. There is no doubt about it. So that means that, yeah, Protoman, I'm sorry, but there is one part that wasn't very good. I'm so cruel. But considering I stole your whole parts, I guess, but then again, stealing is a little bit of an exaggeration because you still have them. If anything, you could say I replicated them, but I didn't steal. Steal will mean you wouldn't have it. It's like piracy. See, piracy is not stealing. Piracy is simply replicating. Yeah, nobody gets hurt. It's okay. You know, I feel like that's one of those stances that I will always be supporting of. I don't think you will ever hear me be against piracy ever. I just don't think so. It just won't happen. But it's alright. I mean, and especially, like, there are a lot of things that live in evidence how piracy is even necessary. You know how in, lately there are a lot of developers that if you are from a certain country, namely Russia, you cannot buy anything. Well, not anything, what they don't want to sell you. Though I feel like Steam is... I read something that apparently Steam is gonna get banned in Russia. That's pretty fucked up. That's the thing, imagine you're from a country like that. You have nothing to do with what's happening. I mean, you simply were born there and that's it. So if you want to play those games, the only way you have is through piracy. There is no other way. But you could also use a VPN. But I mean... I got frozen. Wait, this guy's ability is actually very dangerous. I think that's the first time he hit me with it. And that's his voice, by the way, that's not Roll's voice. Fuck. Like, he sounds like a girl because it is voiced by a girl. But in fact, it's probably the same voice actress as Roll. I wouldn't be surprised, they sound almost the same. Yeah, pretty nice. People thought that Splash Woman was the first female robot master. Well, Mega Man himself is voiced by a woman, I'm pretty sure. Getting frozen on that corner is so messed up. At this rate, I'm most likely gonna lose. Like, I basically got a lot of unfortunate events in a row. I don't know if I'm winning this one. It will be sad. But then again, Iceman in the previous attempts, I don't think he was ever too far. He was always a contender to beat me. Just that this time, it's mostly that I'm getting unlucky rather than him being super good or whatever. Simply getting a little bit unlucky. But it doesn't matter. No amount of bad luck will beat me. But that was a cool race. That actually went down to the last seconds. But yeah, I like that race. The Ice Woman. Indeed. I mean, you know, dude, today I was thinking, well, today or yesterday, I don't remember, I was thinking something. Like, I'm not going to go home and cry yet. Yet. You know, I was about to say that I was thinking that when I'm done with my I Wanna Be the Guy fan game, one thing that could be interesting will be, I'm probably not gonna do it, But do a Mega Man fan game where you play as Roll and every robot master is a woman. Like, and then instead of Dr. Wily, you fight against like Dr. Walla, that is also an old lady. Like, I feel like that's such a good idea. But yeah, the problem is that this asshole came back. Should I try beating him here? Because I can champ. I will try simply because I can champ above the water, so unless he doesn't give a shit about the water, that is very possible. He probably doesn't care about any type of terrain, but assuming he does, it could be a good idea because I can simply jump over the water. I probably should wait until base stage. I don't think that's gonna be a jump star though. No, it won't. Damn it, it's so hard to get a jump start, it's insane. It really is. Like, sure, I'm probably bad and whatever, but it's actually hard to get a jump start. You gotta believe me. Believe it. No, anyways, that fan game idea is something that will be nice to do. But yeah, everyone is an idea, man. Like, go actually develop that fun game. Like, go make all the designs yourself, everything. That's the thing when it comes to this sort of stuff. Very easy to say, yeah, I want to make a game with this, this, and this. Very easy to do that, but what about actually making it? Huh? So yeah. I don't know, I probably wouldn't do it, especially because that's something that will require more than simply having game knowledge. That will require being a good designer. And I'm talking about a visual designer, like forget about level design. We're talking about making good character designs. So yeah, doesn't seem like something that will be very doable. Also, on a different note, you know that this Black Devil is actually losing. Because I don't know if he has any power up that I should be aware of. Oh, I think he got hit by those mines. Those mines are super situational because unless the guy is right behind you, you're not gonna make use of them. I mean, you can make use of them if you just wait for the character to complete the lap. Like, completes the lap and goes through where you put the mine, and yeah, that would work, but like, come on, that doesn't seem like a very good idea. Alright. Assuming I don't make mistakes on this final lap, I should be able to win. Those are some very bold words, by the way. I am well aware of that. But yeah. Ooh, and I'm glad that those obstacles turned back right in time, because I would have hit that. Come on, we can do it. I believe. I believe. I believe, and you believe too. We all believe. There you go. Well, I guess I didn't need to wait until base stage to beat the Black Devil. So it's still fucked up that you call him the Black Devil and you don't actually make his whole body black like it is in Mega Man 3. When at a corner, press right. It's not that important, don't worry about it. So I just beat this guy for no reason. I just wasted time on beating this guy for no reason. Very good. Very nice. He didn't even have any tip to give. Yeah, more like Shop Devil. But no, that's the thing. I mean, I already said it, but I'm gonna keep saying it simply because of how dumb it is. Of all the generic, of all the enemies in this game that have a black version, the Yellow Devil is the one that actually has a canonical black version in Mega Man 3. That is essentially the Yellow Devil, but it's black in color. And yet, they don't make him black in the only game where it will make sense to make him black. When you make the other ones black, because Black Show is black, and so is the rollers, I think were called. But no, for some reason the devil isn't. Right. I got lucky with the lining here. Now, I'm very curious to know what these guys' wheels do, but they most likely do what I told you, which is making the how is it called? Making you faster when you are not off-road, which means that it will be very situational, and I probably wouldn't want it. Now, I mean, it's as I say, I think that my current combination of shit should be more than enough to win everything. I mean, I already beat Black Devil, that was the only one that has beaten me, so I don't think there's any reason to switch anything up. Though, the real challenge will be on the last loop, when you will unlock the body parts. That's when shit will get real. That's when shit will be hard. I kinda wanna complete this loop now, though. Like, I certainly want to. And then, for the next stream, just worry about all of the body parts on the last one. Though, now that I think about it, there are still quite some races remaining. There are like 4 races remaining, right? You have Napalm Man, Mega Man, Bass, and Dr. Wily after this one. So I'm not sure if it's a good idea to do this now. It's just that it will feel a little bit anticlimactic to leave it for tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. What do you say? What should I do? Should I do it today? I feel like I should. I mean, after all, like 4 more races at most is gonna take like what? 20 minutes? 20 minutes is very reasonable, I will say, so I don't think that's a problem, right? I think it should be fine. Alright, Quickman. On-road tire. So I think these guys have 2 losing phrases or something. I'm not sure. Right now we have this guy, then Mega Man, and then Bass and Dr. Wily. Damn, so I had the right memory. Well, the right memory. I mean that I remember correctly. I also want to see what Quickman tire does. This is very helpful when driving on normal roads here. Exactly what I expected. But yeah, I will keep going until then. And then tomorrow just do well, what I'm assuming is the last loop. Like maybe instead of that there is a 5th loop where the difficulty is all maxed out for every opponent. It's possible. I doubt it though. Not to mention there could be more secrets, because these black opponents came out of nowhere, you know? So the same way these guys came out of nowhere, there will be more surprises. Not to mention that... Ouch. No, not to mention that... Well, no, actually, if it only applies to normal enemies, I already raised all of the black versions, essentially. So, if there is another one of those challengers, it will have to be a completely different challenger. Like, it wouldn't be these same guys. Right. And Napalm Man has a very interesting attack. I still don't think it's gonna be enough to fuck me up whatsoever. I went the wrong place, by the way. That's okay. Worry not. I was about to say that... No, actually, what was I about to say? Yeah, that you know that your opponent appearing on the bottom of the screen like that is exactly the same way that the first Mario Kart works, Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. Well, in fact, they most likely copied that, because in that game, only the top part of the screen is active. The bottom one has that. And I got... Yeah, that's a problem against this guy, because this guy is not that much of a shower. Well, as long as he doesn't fuck me up on the final lap, I should be fine, I guess. Surely. Damn, he electrocuted me. Wait, how? Oh, yeah, maybe I should step on the wrong place. Oh, ooh, that was so close, man. You know that if I wasn't using roll, I wouldn't have gotten even as close to where I am right now, right? You know that roll is the only reason why I'm beating everyone so easily, right? If it wasn't for roll, I probably would still be stuck on the second loop molding. I will be just here molding like there's no tomorrow. That was a good strategy. Are you talking about me or are you talking about yourself? Yes, losing doesn't seem like a good strategy if you ask me. Personally, I don't think it is. But you know, we might have different standards for a good strategy. It's like the infamous phrase of one of the Batman movies, like, what was your plan getting captured? That one was called the Dark Knight. What was that movie called? Like the one that the main villain is Bane. I think it is called the Dark Knight, right? Or something like that. As I said before, when I play the NES Batman games, I have never watched a single Batman movie. So I wouldn't know what they are called. I think that was the name. I probably should though. I see, Batman is probably the only comic superhero that is not lame as fuck. Everyone else is super lame. Like, at least the popular ones, like Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, who else? Who else is a popular superhero? Actually, don't remember that well. I guess that's how much I give a shit about them. The point is that at least the DC Comics superheroes, I think that Batman is the only one worth a shit. The Marvel ones at least are more charismatic, like guys like, you know, Wolverine, Spider-Man obviously, probably one of the most charismatics in the entirety of Marvel. And then having pranksters as Deadpool and shit like that, like Marvel really is a lot better, at least in having superheroes than DC Comics is. Like, because really, I cannot mention a single DC Comics superhero that is good in my eyes aside from Batman. I think that Batman really is by far the best DC Comics has. I think most people think that. I mean, I guess at least Superman deserves some credit for being kinda like the one that started it all, or at least the one that popularized what we now call superhero. I can't believe you got this shit twice in a row, dude. Like, what a scam. How is that possible? Like, that's extremely good luck. Like, you really deserve to lose. Like, just out of basic karma, you deserve to lose this one. For being such an asshole. And I get this garbage, see, it's what I say. With all this shit, and he gets that. Like, bro, he's getting so lucky with the power-ups, it's insane. Like, this is some insane luck. Hey, there is no doubt about it. Maybe one of his body parts is simply increasing the luck on the items, because it's not the first time that happens. And he hit me once I already was on the finish line. Good try, biatch. I also like how everyone, when he loses, they just rest their heads on the racing wheel. Alright, this is the same cutscene, right? I mean, it has to be. Yeah, it's the same shit. Get it out of my face. You're just gonna put the same cutscene 3 times? Might as well not have it. Alright. I also assume that all of Mega Man body parts are essentially body parts that... how is it called? That are just balanced, like they don't give you any advantage, they are simply the most balanced they can be. Damn, it's been a while since I didn't save. I'm glad I didn't hit any power outage or anything like that. Right, so now it's Base and Dr. Wily, and then we will be done for the day. Well, obviously tomorrow I will try that 4th loop, but I don't know if that will give me anything. Like, I'm assuming, just out of simple logic and just how the UI presents it, that the next thing to unlock for every character will be the body of their machines. Like, that's what the logic dictates. But you never know. A lot of games don't follow a strict logic. That moron got hit. Okay, that's fine. Now, the thing is, I wonder if Dr. Wily will be a problem, because I know this guy won't, simply because of how this stage is, with the fact I can jump over everything. No, my question is... How it will be to fight Dr. Wily this time. Hopefully not too hard. Also, another interesting thing, you know, the way this game works with body parts, it kinda reminds me a bit of how MMORPGs give you items that look very bad or very silly, but they have very good stats, so you use them all together and the result looks like shit. Well, in this case, I gotta be glad that the parts that I'm using don't look that out of place. I mean, you can tell that there are way too many colors. Like, you can see red, purple, orange, blue, which is the main one, and green. So all of those colors are not... like, it's not perfect, but compared to how stupid it could look, I will say that it looks very good. Because it really could look a lot more stupid than that. And that will be the real issue. Based on his way to get his ass kicked for the millionth time. I mean, it's just the way it is. Hey, you know how the song goes. Every party needs a shower, so that's why we invited you. And we should call him a party shower. And you know that reminds me of the Fate series, you know, Fate's Day Night. How in that series, one of the characters is theoretically supposed to be one of the strongest ones, which is Gilgamesh. Or I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but basically the King of Kings, right? Like the legendary Gilgamesh that in Fate's case is a guy that just spams projectiles that are infinite, essentially. So you have a guy that is theoretically extremely strong like that, but he's the shower of the franchise. Like, essentially, his sole purpose is to make other characters look better, because he always gets beaten by someone else. Like, he has, for what little I understand of Fate, he has very little wins, and he essentially loses against everyone he fights. So yeah, Base, I think, is kinda like that. He's supposed to be this super badass, strong character. Yes, you lost Base, but at this point you should be used to it. But yeah, the thing is that you have this guy that is supposed to be all cool and badass and strong, and in reality he always loses. He's a terminal shover. Just the way it is. So, before going against Dr. Wily, I first want to see what's gonna be the difficulty for tomorrow. Then some of these actually go all the way too hard. Well, it's essentially Proto Man, Mega Man, and Napalm Man that have the bar completely filled. Everyone else has like one less than full. So I don't know how trusty that will be. Probably not very trusty, but it's okay. El Bombas. Though, actually, you know, I remember that the other time you told me that you know, the Shoker calling it El Bromas, but did you know that here we call it Guasón? Were you aware of that? That's his name here. Damn, and I got the bad start, fuck. Oh yeah, you knew it, okay. That's how we call it. Yeah, Guasón. Though, I find something very funny. You know that in a lot of cases, Spain, like people from Spain, pride themselves that they don't use damn names in localizations, that most of the times they leave the original name. Which is not really always the case, first of all, but assuming that's the case, wouldn't that be something to not be proud about? Because, I mean, Spanish is supposed to be your main language, not to mention the place Spanish comes from. So isn't it a little bit stupid to be proud that you keep your characters with the original name? Because a very good example is in The Simpsons. Well, Homer is called like that. It's called Homer. It's the original name. Here we translate it and we call it Homero, and a lot of people make fun of that. And it's understandable when someone from the USA makes fun of it. But if you're from Spain and you make fun of that, it's like, bro, shouldn't you actually fight to have your characters have a Spanish name? Aren't you supposed to proudly use the Spanish language since it's where it originated? Why are you celebrating that your names are not localized? And the same applies with Guasón. I'm pretty sure they call it Joker. Also, I just saw that Wiley fell. So he actually fell without me falling. It doesn't matter much because, as you can see, he can attack from anywhere in the track, so at that point it's kinda useless to have, well, especially if he's gonna have this shit. But yeah, the point is that in these cases the distance doesn't mean much. But it's okay, I don't mind. Ah, fuck, that's bad. Okay, I was able to jump in time. They kept the originals in The Simpsons and the pronunciation can be weird. They pronounce Senor Burns. The Marseille in Spain makes your throat hurt. Well, so now you know how I feel when I listen to Stag. Now you know exactly what I feel every time I listen to Stag. And my throat also hurts. I mean, my throat hurts for hers. I really cannot imagine singing like that and not permanently damaging my throat. I just don't see the world where that's possible. Also, for some reason, one of the mine locations here is different. And it's actually easier like that. And this time I actually won on the first attempt. Because in all of the other attempts, Dr. Wiley beat me on the first one. But here he just lost. As he deserves to. Yeah, Roll gets a puppy instead of having, you know, the two he already has. Alright. So we're gonna leave it here. And tomorrow we are gonna do the well, the other ones. The supposedly last loop. You have you will have a nightmare. Unbelievable. Alright, let's just save. Buy now for unbeatable prices. Alright, hold up. Save. Total parts 34, there you go. And then instead of continue, we put end. We end everything. I'm just kidding. Okay, so that's gonna be it for me for today. And tomorrow I will try to see if there's something else with the remaining races that are apparently for the body of the machines. So thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with that. So have a good one and take care.